Prepare to bask in unprecedented glory, because today I'm going to be revealing my blood test results after years of being a fasting Fruitarian. Now, what transpired, you may ask? Was there an issue? Allow me to demystify the answer to that inquiry right here, right now. My vitals, my lab test results were impeccable. However, there was one issue. Now, what is that calamity, you may ask? Well, let me just address and answer to that inquiry right here, right now. Unfortunately, to my dismay, as I predicted, as I forecasted, as I foreseen, my potassium levels were a bit lower than average. Now, why were they lower than average, you may ask? When I eat 16 to 30 avocados per day on my eating days. To give you some background, I eat 3 to 4 days per week. I also fast 3 to 4 days per week. Now, on my eating days, I eat 16 to 30 avocados per day during a 3 to 4 day time window. Avocados are chock full of potassium, so you may be puzzled, you may be baffled, you may be confounded, and you may not understand why my potassium levels are lower than average. Well, to clarify, you have to understand the interplay between sodium and potassium. I sprinkle on roughly anywhere from 4,000 milligrams to 10,000 milligrams of sodium on my avocados. I leverage sea salt. Even though sea salt is comprised of 15 to 16% trace minerals, it's also comprised of 85 to 86% sodium chloride. So I am assimilating a copious amount of sodium on my eating days. So potassium is utilized by the body to expunge, to remove excess sodium from the bloodstream, from the kidneys. So that's the interplay between potassium and sodium. If you eat copious amounts of sea salt, then expect your potassium levels to be low. But the medical doctor said there's nothing to worry about. This is not a cause of concern. My potassium levels would likely be higher than average by a significant margin if I abstained and desisted from consuming sea salt. I sprinkle on sea salt constantly. I consume an exorbitant amount of sea salt. So that's why my potassium levels are slightly lower than average. Other than that, everything else is hunky-dory. Everything else is practically impeccable. So my vitals are healthy. My vitals are normal and are superior to the vitals of the average 26-year-old male and female. What else did I want to say? Well, that's about it. So I'm grateful that everything was impeccable, with the caveat of the potassium levels. And if I want to rectify the potassium level issue, then I can either decrease the amount of sea salt I intake or abstain from utilizing sea salt. But maybe I'll be less extreme. What else? If I didn't eat such high doses of foods chock full of potassiums, then I presume that my vitals would be further unbalanced, but they are balanced. You need potassium. It's vital for optimizing your health, and I guess I'll keep utilizing sea salt since the medical doctor said I don't need to decrease my dosage of sea salt. So I hope that you found this video to be insightful and enthralling. Keep eating fruits and vegetables, and sprinkle on the sea salt as your body needs it. Sea salt allows your body to strengthen, to render its hydrochloric acid more potent, that your stomach needs to disintegrate anything that it digests. So I hope that you found this video to be entertaining, to say the least. Have a wonderful, marvelous day. Goodbye.